Check him chapa mpiga look. Hey Nash.
Pesa.
Hey guys, welcome to BK Lately. I'm so excited that you're here tonight, and I am so happy to be back. It has been a very interesting last couple of days, and that's why I decided to first start with sort of like a monologue to just talk to you guys and just tell you one or two things that I've been going through that I feel like is very important for us to discuss and to, you know, to talk about and to have conversations about and to hear each other out. So I want you guys throughout this video, I really want you to just comment on this comment section as you're watching, as we are watching, about what you feel about the things that I'll be talking about, because it's very important for us to have very different conversations here on the channel. So last week, of course, we were, you know, having a very interesting discussion just about how to appreciate people in your life while they are here. And I was, of course, giving mentions to the last big interview that I did with Churchill. And I was just talking to you guys about how it's so important for us to appreciate people who are in our lives while they are in our lives. And I was giving examples of how, you know, my dad said this and my mom said this and Mercy said this. And that was a topic at that time. But today, things are actually a bit different. So on Thursday last week, I was at Flair at work. I was just wrapping up everything, and I was with my team, my PA, Veronica, my brand manager, Kamarichi, and we were just in the office and we were talking, you know, about different things, different clients that we were working with, just trying to put, you know, the week into perspective. What did we achieve? What did we not achieve? And I remember once they left, I was left in the office alone, and then I started experiencing some headaches. And I was like, hey, okay, I started feeling a bit sick. I started feeling like I'm not myself. I started feeling like there was just something wrong. You know how you feel in your body like there's just something that is not right. And I mean, I was like, my goodness, I cannot go home like this, especially with the way I was actually feeling. And so I decided to call up my doctor, and the doctor that I like happens to be my gyna. So of course, gynas also know about the physical, you know, check the vitals and, you know, the physical operations of your body, at least generally. And I went to my gyna for two reasons. Because for once, for a long time, actually, I've been wanting to do my pap smear, which is very important for us as women to do every year. So my last pap smear was last year, April, and therefore I was like, you know what, as I'm getting to get my pap smear done, and my status, I checked my HIV status, hala, and I also, I decided, let me just also go and check if I'm okay, maybe the vitals, if I'm feeling okay. And therefore I went and, you know, when you know how they check your vitals before you get to see the doctor, and my blood pressure was so high. And I had had a stressful day and week. But it was not just about that day, and it was not just about the week. It was about fatigue that had really, you know, grown for so long over time. And I was just feeling like I am not okay. And then they get my blood pressure, it is high, and they start asking me, we actually did it thrice. I was like, no, my blood pressure, I've never had high blood pressure. Let me do it again. So we did it actually 3 times. And the 3 times we did it, it actually even started going even higher. And I was like so disturbed, because I was like, that's maybe the reason why I felt like that. So I went and saw the doctor, I did my thing. And after that, you know, she advised me and told me to slow down, to relax, to chill. And let me tell you guys, things happen, and our lives move so fast. Our lives move so fast and so hectic. And a person like me, I'm always on my feet. I'm always going here, always going I'm always everywhere. I'm here in this meeting, I leave this meeting, I go back to Flair, have like 3 other meetings, leave Flair, go for another meeting. It has been a hectic kind of like last couple of months. And I felt like my body was just telling me like, okay, now we are tired. My intestines are just like, we are out. We are out of this lame nigger factory. We are out. And so I was like, let me just relax. And so the doctor advised me like, okay, it's good for you to take some few days off to relax, to rest. And me, I don't know anything called rest. But this time round, my body had shown me like, if you don't take care of me, I'm gonna show you. So I go home, I'm like downtrodden. I even remember calling Kamarichi and another friend of mine, and I actually broke down. I had a meltdown on phone, and I was crying. I was like, what is happening? I feel so much pressure in my life. I feel like I'm not myself. I feel like there's too much happening in my life, and I don't like it. And I decided since Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and even Monday, I was going to just relax. I'm gonna be still. So that's what I've been doing for the last couple of 4 days. Actually, that's why I even decided to not to be on social media. People were asking, Betty, where are you? And I was like, you know what? I don't want to go back to social media because there's a way that there's a lot of expectations that social media gives you, whether it's imagined or real. But it happens, and I was like, you know what? I want to get a break off social media. I don't want to see anything. I don't want to post anything. I don't want to tell people where I am. I don't want to share with people, all these things I've been sharing with people, for a long, long time, because I just felt like it was too much. And I know I've talked for so long, as Betty does, but I think my take home really, and I really wanted to share with you guys, my take home is really about self-love. I know we talk about self-love a lot, but self-love is not about going to the spa, at TCG, oh my gosh, self-love, self-care, those hashtags or those GIFs on Insta stories, self-love, going to the spa. Okay, that can encompass self-love, but self-love is sometimes also just taking time to just relax and say, you know what, it's my time, I need my time to relax. I've been home the longest. I'm never settling down. I'm always on my feet, but this time around I was like, you know what, I want to chill, I want to be still, I want to just relax, okay? And therefore, it has been an amazing 4 days, really. And I'm telling you, the way I feel right now, I am so strong. Thank you. By the way, guys, we are at the lovely 4 Points Sheraton. Thank you so much. Oh, yummy, yummy. Actually, I need this. Thank you so much. The 4 Points by Sheraton is an amazing hotel, right here in the CBD, right here in the city, of course. So going back to what I was saying, I think that sometimes you really need to just love yourself. And as much as there's so many pressures from family, financial obligations, you're working extra, you have your day job and you're still working on a side hustle and another side hustle, and there's so much of you that is needed. Everybody needs like a piece of you. You go here, somebody needs a piece of you, because that was what I was feeling from my family, from you, my lovely fans, people who watch me, people who my clients. There's so many pressures, really, and I feel like in life you have to really take care of yourself by just staying still, and even letting the people who are around you know that you actually need to stay still and love yourself, because this body was given to us by God, and it is the only thing that you have to take care of, like for yourself. It is God given, and therefore I believe that if God gives you anything, you have to go the extra mile to actually intentionally and purposefully take care of it. And therefore, right now I'm feeling so great. I did my test, like I mentioned, my HIV test. I don't know when was the last time you actually did yours. I did mine. I did my pap smear. I'm going for the results later today, and I'm feeling so great about myself. I feel like I took time to just say, you know what, Betty, also you matter, and it is time for you to take care of yourself. And I'm just gonna also ask you guys, sometimes also when you're too much into social media, you kind of like feel like the world is moving too fast, and you're not, and you're just standing still. You look at Betty's Kyallo's profile, I'm posting pictures here, I'm in Watamu, Mara I'm in here, Mara I'm in Siju, where Masai Mara, and you're thinking like, oh gosh, my life, man. Let me tell you, everybody walks their walk. You have to walk your walk. So walk your walk, be slow, be self-loving, be self-assuring, take care of yourself first before you take care of the world, all right? Actually, the last couple of days, I've really loved it. Ivana is just at home just saying, Mommy, you have to go to work because you're kissing me too much. But it was really, really needed. So I hope that somebody who's out there is going to listen to this and is going to feel encouraged to just stop, to slow down and take care of themselves. I made even some changes into how I even work, and I even told my PA Veronica and my brand manager Kamarichi that, you know what, every day I can only do 2 meetings, maximum 3, and the third one has to be a light one, because I decided I have to also take steps to make sure that people around me actually know exactly what I want. And so I went ahead and said, okay, you know what, per day, I can only have 2 meetings. When my day feels like it's getting too much on me, I just tell people, you know what, the rest can wait until tomorrow, because I also matter and I need to go home. I need to take a shower and put my feet up. So guys who are listening to me, thank you so much for, I know I've talked for so long, but I hope that there's a takeaway from this monologue. Just love yourself a bit more. Be kinder to yourself before you're kinder to the world. All right? I love you so much. So right now, as per Betty, we are heading to 88. There's a new client who wants me to personally show him the new 88 Nairobi building. All right? But I love you so much, guys. And please, if you haven't subscribed, I wonder what you are thinking of. Please make sure you subscribe. Let's get to 200,000. It's not so hard. We're Team BK. Let's get to 200,000 subscribers. All right? I love you so much. Mwah. Hey guys, how are you doing? So this is the most interesting part of my day. So we are at 88 Nairobi, and there's a friend of mine who, after seeing the video that I did with Jonathan Jackson about the big amazing project, 44 floors of luxury, they were like, you know what, B, I want to see the houses. So I brought him here. I don't know if he's already here. I want to take him round to the show house to just see how our neighborhood will be looking like. Probably he's gonna be my neighbor. He wants to be my neighbor, but anyway, let's go and meet him and take him up to the showroom. Hey, what's up? What's up? Who are you calling? She can hear.
What
Say hi to everybody. Hey. Guys, this is Conrad, aka Nash, my lawyer, but also my friend. So you saw So you saw the project.
Yes.
88 Nairobi. And I explained to you first. You saw it on YouTube, and then now I explained to you.
Yes.
Tell me about what do you think so far before I even show you what it's like.
I actually thought the project would be here at the sales
office. Oh, at the show. This is the showroom, bro.
Yeah, at the showroom. But having visited the site, it's already started.
It's already started.
And now I understand how serious you are. This is it, right?
Come and see this. And actually, Jonathan was telling me that this is actually an older version of, you know, of how it looked like. Right now, they've made a few changes. And you know, the thing is, I was actually telling you, you know, the first house will be on the 9th floor. So that means from the first floor, from the ground floor, all the way to the 9th floor, you have valet parking, you have a restaurant, you have, there's a spa. So I want to take you to the show house.
Okay.
So that you see, utanunua kama ngapi, Nash? Me, I'm only taking one.
I'm taking one for sure. But you know, I'm here on behalf of my clients.
I know,
yeah,
I know.
So by the time we're going for you to pitch to them, I need to understand what's happening. But for sure, I'm taking that one.
You're taking one.
Yeah.
So I think we'll be neighbors.
Do you take MPPS? Malipo pole pole sana.
Well, I mean, look at this project.
I have a card deposit. Balance was
they already reserved mine. I already reserved mine.
Okay, but for sure.
But don't worry, we will talk to Jonathan.
Having seen the site, I'm sure some of my clients would be interested.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And then you look really nice, eh? This is
Budesco.
This is a real Budesco. You know, he's taken, but he's still
I'm taken sana.
Okay,
I'm not available.
He's really taken, but he's still a Budesco. Check him top and figure, look. Hey, Nash.
Pesa.
Let's go and check this out. Right, let's go. Upstairs. Woo. What I like about the house, first of all, from the entry, I like the way they've read the number.
Yes.
And then now you get.
What do you mean you like the way the
you know, it looks so
executive.
Executive. It looks so
elegant.
You know, elegant. You know, it looks so nice.
Okay.
So Nash, this could be your apartment to be. All right. For investments. Look at that, and remember, this house actually comes, when you buy it, it actually comes with all the furniture.
This
all
furniture
inclusive,
here?
everything. But everything comes, wow. When you buy the apartment, it comes with all the furniture.
Wow.
Look at that. So this is actually very good for investment purposes.
Okay,
you know those guys who come
for long-term leases.
Yeah, long-term, even short stays.
Okay.
So they want to, because we're in Upper Hill.
Okay.
They want somewhere which is very accessible, easily accessible,
absolutely,
not traffic.
Absolutely.
Because you have so many corporates, you know, around
Considering
here.
that Upper Hill, we want to make Upper Hill like the financial hub, the regional financial hub in East Africa.
Exactly.
So
and if you think about Upper Hill, there's no luxury build. There's actually no even good residential building.
Yes.
Here in Upper Hill. So this is going to be a first. So you invest here. You have your short stay, your expatriates coming to stay here. Guys were coming for, you know, work from abroad. And it's an amazing, amazing apartment. As you can see, you have a kitchen. Everything actually is all inclusive. Okay, there's nothing in the fridge. There's nothing in the fridge.
Okay,
So let me take you around. So we're gonna start here with the master bedroom, all right? So look at that, all inclusive. You have your bed over there. You have your furniture, you have everything. And the very interesting thing, Nash, is that when you buy it, you can actually close.
Okay.
You can completely lock this one, so it actually turns into a studio. So you have your bed and your kitchen.
I can lock this up.
Yeah.
And
actually rent this out.
Rent it out.
Yeah.
You'll allow that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you actually, Jonathan will, not me.
I thought you're part of Jonathan's team.
No, I'm just gonna be a neighbor.
So it has this.
Yeah. It's another door. So you lock here.
Yes. I can
you lock
there.
there.
Just come straight to the master bedroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
To your studio. To
the studio. In the event that I'd like to rent it out.
If you want to rent it out. And then you come here. You have the second bedroom. Look at that. Very spacious. Amazing stuff. Look at that.
This is really good.
It's really,
and it comes
really
with all
good.
this, right?
Everything comes in all inclusive. And then you also get to have a balcony. You in curtains, you in material.
No, as in, you know, the curtains will tell you the kind of the style that has been employed here.
Right.
Yeah, the standards, the quality.
Standards.
This is really nice, yeah?
And then you actually get to have your own balcony.
Like a nice balcony.
A nice balcony. This also comes with it. So you just come here in the evenings, you know, you're on your 9th floor or 34th floor, and you have
your single malt.
And your single malt or glass of wine. And so this is the kind of quality that you expect from 88 Nairobi. So actually there's our billboard. Okay, there's JJ's billboard. There you go.
Lordship Africa.
And as you can see, it's actually
this is the library, right?
Yeah, this is the National Library. So we actually, what do you call this road?
Ngong Road.
This is Ngong Road.
But this is on the I think this is 3rd Ngong Avenue.
Second Ngong Avenue.
So between 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah. What do you think so far?
It's the shows. I mean, if the standards, the quality.
Yeah.
And that's what you're going to employ in all the studios.
Yes.
Definitely, I'll be interested.
I love it.
I'll definitely be interested.
I love it. So JJ is actually going to come.
Okay.
And then we're going to have another conversation. I want you to actually book an apartment.
Absolutely.
I don't want
but
you to...
remember what I told you, that I want to, and you'll have to come when I'm pitching to my clients.
Yes. And your clients are quite big.
Yes, I know, of course.
You don't do small, bro.
I know.
I told, even Nash representing me I had to beg.
Pro bono.
Can you say
That's because small fees is pro bono.
How can you say that?
Anyway, you're the biggest.
So I'm not the biggest. It's okay.
You're the crown jewel.
I'm the crown jewel. Yeah, I'm the crown jewel of all his clients.
Okay, so we meet Jonathan?
Yes. Let's meet Jonathan.
Sunshine to me, you do. You make me smile again. I've just been having nightmare morning.
Oh my goodness.
She always brings sunshine. But just now I need it, actually.
Oh, really?
Just now I need it, yeah.
Do you feel much better?
Yes, I feel much better.
Oh my goodness, I'll send you an invoice.
I feel much better.
I'll send you an invoice. Guys, JJ is here. Jonathan, so good to see you. So I don't know if I've done justice to explaining to Nash about 88 Nairobi. I think I have, because I've been here so many times and I think I know everything.
Well,
I know what was
you became one of the sales members here.
I need to be on your payroll.
Yes,
I need
absolutely.
Actually, I'm unemployed. I need a day job. So it's good to see you.
Very nice to see you too. Excellent.
I don't know if you read the comments from the last video that we did here when you were now bringing me here for the first time. And the comments, people were really amazed about how passionate you are about this project. And that's exactly who you are. So there are things that I wanted you to explain to Conrad, Nash, about it. He loves the apartment. I don't know, Nash, what you can say about it.
After I saw the video from Betty and I was looking at it, I love the apartment, the idea and everything. I called you and we spoke about it. But the most important thing is that some of my clients have been reaching out as well.
Sure.
And they've asked me, go and check this out for us.
Okay.
And from the short tour that Betty has given me, I can see the touch, the style, what you've done here. You've poured all your energy all out in this project, and honestly, we love it, and I'm sure I'll get you. Some of my clients will come through for sure.
I want you to be my neighbor.
I'm gonna be your neighbor. In fact, I want to reserve this show house. This is mine.
Really?
We'll make it much better than this.
Right.
So yes, and of course we've started construction. As you, I mean, last time you were there, we've actually. You should go and have a look now.
Oh really?
All the concrete's been poured on the ground on the basement there. Yes.
So
it's all ongoing. Even now they're pouring concrete as we speak.
Right.
So the project's really moving forward. It's great. Forward.
And I know Anashu had asked a few questions about, was it fire safety?
Yeah. Of course, as a lawyer, as an advocate, I'd ask a few issues with compliance, plans. Insurance for potential buyers. I don't know if you have anything to tell me about that. That's when I go back to my clients as well, and for myself. I'd want to know the approved plans, fire safety, privacy.
Privacy is really one of the key things that we have done, and security. So nobody can walk in and out of the building unless they go through the reception, and there's the security barriers there, those glass revolving doors. So you can't actually just anyone walk into the building. Right. So we have a real protection there. And then for the Executive Plus and the VIPs, then we have, you know, do come and talk to me. I'm happy to describe it to you in detail. But we have thought of, especially the penthouses, the amount of privacy that you can actually literally come into the building, drive in, and go to your apartment with nobody seeing you.
Imagine
no
that.
one seeing you at all.
Imagine that.
So even though there's a lot of people living in there, we have set it up in a way for the penthouses that you can have total privacy going in and out. So that's, and as I told you, since we last met, I've sold one penthouse. I've sold one penthouse.
That's amazing. And we took you through the penthouse.
Yes.
And how luxe it is, how it's out of this world.
Which one has got Mount? They're all
they're all mountains. So we've got Mount Kenya, Mount Kilimanjaro, Mount Elgon, and the Aberdares.
Right.
So we've got those that we call the four main penthouses. So Mount Kenya is sold.
Mount Kenya is sold.
I checked out from the brochure the style, the design of the penthouse. Do they all look like that?
So the penthouses are, you basically, the way what we've done is we said we will introduce you, we'll fly you to Milan, you'll meet our interior architect in Milan, and we will put you up in a 5-star hotel for a week there.
Milan in Italy?
In Italy, Milan in
Wow.
Italy. And you will be there with our interior designer, the top interior designer, and they will go through all the designs, and you design what you want. It's all included in the price.
Okay.
All inclusive the price. So
anything precious, like precious stones, precious metals and precious woods are not included. That would be an extra, but everything else is included.
Imagine that. And to imagine that, you know, you and your partner get to fly, you're flown to Europe. Is it first class or business class?
Business.
Business class. Business class, all right.
Yes.
Oh, darn it. So, business class, and then they put you up and you get this designer to do it for you. You design your own house. There's no...
If you want 1 bedroom or if you want 10 bedrooms, up to you. Doesn't matter.
JJ, you've been involved in such kind of projects in Nairobi and Mombasa, and that's the first question I asked you is about the approved plans on the fire, the issue of fire safety, insurance.
Well, as you know, here in Kenya, the regulations unfortunately go back 40 years old. There is an intention to use Euro codes, but it hasn't been put into law here yet. So, though it's the intention to use Euro codes,
what are Euro codes? Sorry.
European. There's a European standard code.
Okay. All right.
In Europe, there's a standard code for all European countries. Called Euro codes. So Kenya intends to use them, but it's not law here, and no one actually follows them. But we are using 100% European codes. So we are. So my architects are from Turkey, and they follow European codes there. So the whole building. So all the fire safety. So we have got every room is sprinkled in the building. Every room has a sprinkler in it. Yes, you don't see it in here, but there will be a sprinkler in there. There's a smoke detector. And a sprinkler. So the smoke detector will actually tell it if there's a fire or smoke, and then it will check the temperature heat within the room, and if it's at a certain level, the sprinklers will come on. So we have that. We have escapes. So in the escape, we as you know, most people die in a building in a fire because of smoke. Not because of the fire, because of smoke.
Yes.
But we have got air pressurized corridors and fire escape staircases, so that in terms of there's a fire and smoke, that the smoke is, so when you open your door and you've got the smoke in here, the pressure outside in the corridor is higher than it is in here. So it's pushing the air back into, so the smoke's not going into the corridor and, you know, stopping people from escaping. It's actually pushed back into the room. So that's that, and then you have, and between the corridor and the escape staircase, you have a fire lobby.
Right.
So there's so you have to go through 2 doors with a lobby in between before you get to the escape staircase. So again, that's in case smoke got into the corridor, it then has to go through a whole lobby, fire lobby, before it gets into the escape staircase.
Oh, so that means
so the escape staircase will never have smoke. It will always be protected. It's got fire rating, extremely high fire rating.
Okay.
Come on, I'm at the top of the building. I've got to get down.
I've got to get down. His house is at the top of the one of the penthouses.
I need to ask this from a business point of view. Flexibility on subleasing for the owners?
On subleasing, so on subleasing, what we've done is a lot of buildings have just you rent yourself and we don't care, or they say we'll manage all the leasing, but you'll charge us a management fee. And those management fees are really expensive, and you have no choice. So you either have to pay that management, or you've got to sort it out yourself. We decided to go in the middle, so we decided that we'll have a management company that can do it for you if you want us to do it. So you don't need the hassle and the bother to actually run and manage your tenants and collect the rent and everything and check they haven't broken anything. Or you can do it yourself.
Okay.
So it's absolutely, if you don't like our prices, if you don't like the price, the management fee price, just do it yourself. If you don't think they're doing a good job, do it yourself. So this actually keeps our management company really on the spot. It means that they're really efficient the whole time because they want to, you know, get to manage everything for everybody. So it actually works very well for the owner of the apartment. On the security side, we're designing it to UN standards of security. So because we got up here we've got embassies and we've got the World Bank here, so we have to be at really UN standards of security. So the building has been designed to that. So it's going to be a super safe building. And the other thing for structure, we've designed it to American standards. So instead of using Kenyan standards, you know, which doesn't really are not really set up for high-rise, really high-rise buildings. So I know that the project done by the Chinese over in Westlands, the tall buildings there, the GC, they've designed that to Chinese standards. Okay, so I mean, Chinese standards, they have a lot of high-rise buildings in China, so you know, it's a reasonably good standard. We decided to go for American standards, and in America you have earthquakes there too. So this is designed to against all earthquakes. So we could, it'll be absolutely stable. Again, I'm sleeping at the top of the building.
But that is so amazing.
So we designed it to American standards of structure.
All right.
Yes. So yeah, I mean, I put everything into it, and we actually got 3 engineers to check it. So we got 2 engineering consultants to do it, and then we had the best technical university in Turkey to actually check it as a final and stamp it from the university. Wow. So we've gone into a lot of detail.
A lot of detail. That's what everybody was talking about.
And that actually helps on the insurance. And again, this is another thing. I don't think any other project in Nairobi is like this. Have you, in all the buildings you've built and things like that, and bought and got involved in, who does the insurance on the design? Who covers the design insurance? The design responsibility.
We don't think about it. We never cover the
normally, the developer would go to the architect or the engineer, and they should have an insurance cover. All right, for their if they make a mistake. If they make a mistake in their design, like let's say the windows weren't properly designed, and they did a wrong design for the windows. So who takes responsibility if it starts leaking or it starts falling out or whatever?
The developer. Mostly.
No.
It doesn't. The architect,
the
designer?
There's nobody.
There's nobody.
You as the buyer will end up having to pay for it.
Precisely.
No
way. That's normal here in Kenya. Now what we have done is what is normal in Europe is that you would normally get an architect to take out the insurance, and they would have professional insurance. And most architects here have professional insurance. The problem is the level of it is so small. It's like 5 million shillings or 10 million shillings. But even 100 million shillings is nothing, you know, for a project of this size. And then you rely on that architect to pay the premium every year, because if he doesn't pay the premium, there's no insurance.
No insurance. Oh.
So what we do is we actually take out the insurance ourselves. So we went to all the big insurance companies. We had to educate them because they've never done this before.
No way.
We had to educate them. It's taken us a year and a half to educate them, and we've now got professional indemnity insurance for the structure, for the design, for everything. So if the design, and we pay the premiums every year
yourself.
So yeah, so in case there's a problem, it's covered by the insurance. Whereas generally it doesn't happen here. So that's, you know, that's the amount of detail that we go into, even on the technical side.
Even on the technical side, that's amazing.
Yeah. Well, as I've told you last time, Betty, there's going to be 40,000 people living and working, not living, but working in Upper Hill. White collar workers, you've got the doctors, you've got all the financial people, you've got all the embassy people,
the lawyers.
You've got the lawyers.
The lawyers.
We have the lawyers. Yes, we've got the High Court just here, so there's so many law firms around here. So you have to move.
You have to move.
And then we've got the civil servants. We've got all the civil servants here as well. So there's a huge number of people working here. And where do they live? They all live
far away.
Yeah. And that's why the traffic is such a chaos here, because people aren't living here. So what we're doing is we're actually providing accommodation right where you live. You can even walk to work.
Where you work.
Or work. Right where you work. So you actually provide accommodation right where you work. And so you can even walk to work and back again. And the great thing about this location is that by the time 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, the traffic has gone. So if you've actually walked back from your office, you've gone to the gym, had a shower, had a drink in the bar. And remember, we have 3 bars in the building.
And she's very
had a drink in the bar.
By that.
And by 8 o'clock, you can jump in your car and be having dinner with your friends in Westlands within 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's true. Because the traffic had been
at 8:30 you can be with your friends in Westlands or wherever in half an hour, because the traffic would have gone.
That's amazing.
So
do you have a helipad?
Yeah, we have a helipad.
Of course there's a helipad. Where are we going to be landing our private...
I said I'm sorry.
Where are we going to be landing our...
No, we seriously have a helipad.
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
And it's accessible to everybody.
No.
Only the people who are lucky enough to live in the penthouses and the duplexes, at least.
So, well, it's going to be for more emergency use, but you can imagine everyone would get really fed up if there's helicopters going in and out all the time. So I think it's important for emergency use. You know, so if ever you needed to, that's okay. And I think there just has to be an understanding between all the VIP people when you can use it and when you can't use it.
How are the prices? Do you have fixed prices for at least the...
So the prices, they increase from the 9th floor going up. So every floor it slightly increases going up. And so, for example, your 2-bedroom apartments are now, I think they're around 24 million at the lower levels. That's fully furnished, as you see here.
Everything
like
as
in
is.
Here. So that's around 24 million. When I went to the bank the other day and we were talking about the project and everything, and they said, wow, those are going to be very expensive apartments. And I said, yeah, they are. How much do you think they should be, a 2-bedroom apartment? And they said, probably about 40 million.
Yeah, I thought, imagine that,
And that's what I actually do imagine they will be on completion. On completion, I really think they'll be around 40 million.
So it's better to buy them now.
Because the amenities that you get, there's no other building in Nairobi like it. With all the standards I've told you about, and all the amenities that you have in the building, there's nothing else like this in Nairobi, not even in Africa almost.
That's true, that's true.
You know, it's almost unique.
So they thought it's 40 million?
So they thought it was 40 million. So we started at 24 and it goes up, and I think the most expensive ones right up under around the pool are around 33 million or something.
Where's the pool?
That's for a 3.
What floor?
The pool is on the 34th floor.
Okay.
Yeah,
and my apartment is just above the...
When I grew up.
She's going to jump out of her window into the pool.
The pool.
Congratulations.
I love that. Thank you so much. So like you said, there's a 24 million, there's the 33
and we have studios. So studios are starting at around 9 million. at the moment. And do remember, we have a discount at the moment. So on all apartments, there's an 8% discount on all apartments. Oh, wow. So it is extended to the 3rd week of October.
3rd week of October.
Yes, it is extended already, yes.
So
that's 8% discount on all prices. Yeah. And you also, for any money you put in, we're giving you an 8% bonus per annum. Oh. So it's like a bonus you get per annum for all the money, any money you've actually put in.
Yeah, by the end of the year.
Yeah, and that runs for 6 months.
Oh,
that runs for 6
wow.
months.
So you still have money in the bank, at least.
Do you know we have sold last week, in the last 2 weeks, we sold 7 apartments.
Amazing.
In the last 2 weeks.
Amazing.
I just couldn't believe it. And we've got 3 going through this week.
No, but you have an amazing product.
We have very good product, yeah. So yes, I will plan to put the prices up again sometime.
Wait for my people to buy. Guys, 9 million, 24, 33. And then it goes up to 400 million.
Well, even higher.
Even higher. My goodness, that's for the penthouses, man. With the and how big are the penthouses? Is it 4,000?
So the penthouses are around 4,000 square feet. But that's
huge.
It's half a floor, and remember, you get a swimming pool included, a whole swimming pool. So an outside deck, you get a barbecue deck and a swimming pool included in that.
In the penthouse?
Yeah.
Each penthouse has its own swimming pool. For each
penthouse, you have your own pool.
Okay.
Guys who have 400 million shillings. Plus. Okay, sorry, JJ. 400 million shillings plus.
Of course, my head is
that would be amazing. 4,000
the conveyancing process.
Square feet.
The conveyancing process. I'm just thinking.
So, are you impressed? I want you to take up an apartment because I think it's an amazing investment.
Absolutely. I may not afford
I even got Jonathan to come here.
I may not afford the mountains.
He's not always available.
I may not be able to afford the mountains, but of course, for the standard apartments, I may. I mean, for the penthouses, I'll get them.
We also have duplexes. Yes, we have 7 duplexes.
I've seen the
and those 7, they're 220 square meters, so they're about 2,200 square feet. And they're really nice. They're 4-bedroom or 3-bedroom with a study. It's up to you how you want to do it. And remember also the floor-to-ceiling heights. And it's a good point to remember.
Yes.
Is the floor-to-ceiling heights of the standard apartments is 2.8, which is generous. 2.8 meters, very generous. It's high enough. And the duplexes, we're going up to 3.3.
Wow, that's
so it's 3.3 meters height.
Amazing.
And the penthouses, wait for it, 3.7.
What?
3.7 meters.
I can imagine the curtains just.
You can imagine, you walk in there, there's amazing space. So you've got glass that high.
And
you're looking at the whole of
Nairobi.
Well, Nairobi and beyond. I remember you see Mount Kilimanjaro one way and Mount Kenya the other.
Imagine
and you see all the game park on that side. Nairobi Game Park.
No need to go to Masai Mara.
So the view, no, we'll give you a telescope. So.
Yeah, there's a telescope to see everything. My goodness, this project is just mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing.
3.7 meters is
super huge.
That is super
high.
High enough, right?
And that's where you're going to be.
That's where we're going to be.
Whenever you leave the country for your trips abroad, you'll just believe you need to take care of your house or the apartment. All right, thank you so much. So guys, you've heard it, and if you want more information, you can visit the show house. It's on 2nd and Long Avenue. This is 2nd Ngong
This
Avenue.
is 2nd and Long Avenue for the show house.
What did you say? Ngong.
Ngong.
I thought you're Kalenjin.
Say Ngong.
Ngong.
No, Ngong.
Ngong.
Yeah, there you go. Ngong. So guys, you're on the 2nd Ngong Avenue. You'll see the show house. You'll even see the billboard 88 Nairobi. If you have any questions that you want to ask, if you want more information about the investment, guys, this is an amazing project to invest in.
And the project itself is on 4th Ngong.
And the project is on 4th Ngong Avenue. And actually, I'm thinking if we get people who are actually interested, I can actually take you. I can get a date to take you to the site and to the show house. But you need to make a
and she's a great sales lady.
I know. I need a job here. All right, I'll send you my CV.
I wonder what that would say. Actually,
I know. I'll just put my Instagram followers. All right, guys, thank you so much for
fella.
watching BK Lately. It has been an amazing conversation here with Nash and, of course, Jonathan Jackson. If you want more information, like I mentioned, there's my caption, and there's also the show house where we'll get great sales people who are going to take you through the whole project. All right, thank you so much for watching. Can we get some lunch now?
No problem.
All right.
May I say you're looking very good.
Okay, thank you.
You deserve to sell this. You deserve to sell the
I deserve to live here.
You deserve to live here.
All right, guys. Bye bye.